Mānawa mai ea te putanga o Matariki me puanga. Mānawa mai ea te ariki o te rangi. Mānawa mai ea te mātahi o te tau. Whano, hara mai te tōki. Haumie, hui e, taiki e.
Mānoatia a Matariki. E te iwi whānui, welcome to our special national broadcast, Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone.
Nau mai tauti mai ki Takaparawhau, welcome to the heartland of Ngāti Whātua o Rākei and Tāmaki Makaurau.
Tēnā koe Marcia, your iwi is rolling out the welcome whāriki to everyone, so thank you tuahine.
You're welcome.
Me mihi ka tika ki a koe Marcia, o tira kia koutou e mātakitaki mai nei o koutou kāinga maha tēnā koutou. Matariki Herenga Waka celebrates many waka coming together, including mine, ko tāki tumu ko horauta ōku waka, mōrena ko Mātai Smith ahau.
And my waka ko Uruao, ko Te Arawa Waka e mihi atu nei ko Stacey Morrison ahau.
Tēnā koutou katoa ko te aorere pēwhairangi tōku ingoai, haere tahi mai māua ko mātai i runga i te uba ko tahi, ko tāki timu me horauta hoki ōku waka.
Nau mai e ngā waka o te motu, ko māhuhu ki te rangi, ko ngā toki matawhaurua, ngā waka ko Marcia hopa ahau.
Tēnā koe Marcia, o tira tēnā tātou katoa. Coming up, e haere ake nei, is the traditional Hautapu Ceremony honouring the rising of Matariki. We'll head back out to visit the wider whānau. There they are, and their special contribution to this very special day.
And there they are waving in excitement because the whāngai i te Hautapu is our ceremony that honours the rising of Matariki. It gives us time to reflect and mourn those we've lost in the past year, also gives thanks to the environment and also sets our hopes for the year ahead. And these great hopes are coming to fruition, aren't they, Marcia, here on your homeland?
I mean, beautiful, isn't it? It's not bad. Mihi hoki ana, e whakaro hoki ana ki ngā kaikaranga, ngā kaikarakia o te ata nei. O tira, you know, everybody in the front and back of house, it's going to be a great day.
It will be indeed. You mentioned kaikaranga and the kaikarakia. We've been privileged to see them practicing yesterday, so it's been a big kaupapa for Ngāti Whātua ne.
Nui, kua roa nei e whakaharatau ana, e whakarite ana, you know, and when I say roa, I'm like, yes, they've been preparing for this very moment.
Actually, generations. Yeah, ko koe hei kanohi, and you, I mean, you did most of the mahi, that's what I heard.
I ki te kōrero.
Oh, Joe Royal, ko, he hasn't been doing anything.
Right.
He's
So
been
all he
mucking
did
around.
was welcome you out on the reels
Yes.
on Instagram.
Yeah, maybe it was Mao or Joe.
Well, it'd be fair to say, I think that us here and also all of the people that have converged onto Takaparawhau will be treated like royals by our host iwi Ngāti Whātua e mihi atu ana kia koutou kei aku rangatira. And thank you, Mars. It's so great to have one of the Haukainga locals with us to guide us with kōrero pertaining to our beautiful host iwi Ngāti Whātua and, of course, this important kaupapa that they are hosting today. So it looks like the kaikarakia are ready to go very, very soon. And we have all of our beautiful whānau gathered as well, including our tamariki. It's a bit of an early get-up for our tamariki.
A little bit. I did see the kaikaranga and kaikarakia lined up, looking very tupuna.
Ooh.
Right, it's giving great ancestors.
Yes, very prim and proper. Like, I love it.
Yeah. Hoi anō, te ahua nei kua rite mai te kāhui kai karakia, nā reira kia whakawhiti atu tātou. Let's go now to our whāngai i te Hautapu Ceremony, Ngāti Whātua, kei aku rangatira, kei a koutou, te wā.
Tēnā tiro here, te mahi o te tangata. So many people have gathered here at Takaparawhau. Marcia, how does it feel to see so many people of Tāmaki Makaurau come and be part of this experience?
Well, it's a privilege tuatahi, but just proud. And ka hoki ngā mahara ki taku, te krani o taku mama actually, and we thank her for our whakapapa. So, hui te rangi ora. Kia ora.
You want a special mention to the man on our screens? This is your
Yes.
brother Aotearoa, who I know
familiar.
has played a pivotal role in today's ceremony as well.
Yes, you know you're a kaikarakia, like a tuturu one when you've got leather gloves.
Go the leather gloves, ka pai.
Tohu o te ora, it really does show what you have done in terms of your hosting as a beautiful iwi here in urban Tāmaki Makaurau, but still instilled in the traditions of our tupuna and still able to carry these very tapu and very special ceremonies like the Hautapu.
Speaking of which, te ahua nei, ko rite mai i nāia nei. Nā reira, kia whakawhiti anō tātou, ki te papa o Takaparawhau, kei a koutou te wā.
Whakariki mai ki runga ki te pai whenua e tangata mai nei. Hei te ringa maui, he rā kouko kirika i te ringa matau, he taura, he tauira. Kauparetia te ara ki uta ki tai, toi atu toi mai, ki ariki te kuku mai, ki ariki te manu atu. Whana whana, hara mai te toke. Oie! Uie! Taiki e! Ranga ki runga, hi ranga ki raro, kai runga kai te whenua, he pupuranga tapu, he whenua kura, he kura tangata. Kei runga kai mata nuku e, ko hau ko tāne tū marohi rohi nei. Ki te paki o rehua, ki te paki o puangarua, ki te paki o matariki e. He tapua e no te tupua, tukua hau kia putaki waho, tukua hau kia rere ki tua. He hiko ia te vetu, kia hiko ia te marama. Whana whana, hara mai te toki! Oie! 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 Papa, te whatitiri hiko hiko te wira. O te matata whaki tuhia ki te rangi. E tuhia na ki rungo a puangarua. He te akamatua. He te vitarangi. O e rei honga marai nunui ngā marai roroa. Tohia puanga ki ngā waipu a tata. Hapuanga ki te ao tohia nuku tohia rangi. Hei taka heiki, te wei a puanga, hei o mō te māroto. Ke te aho i roto, he māra mai roto. Whana, whana, hara mai te toki. Hauie! Huie! Hauie! Takoi ara, te ara puanga nui a puanga rua. Te whetu, hira hira te whetu, tā taki a te tau. Ko te mata te rangi, ko te mata kōkiri te whito. Puanga te tohu a whero mahuru, te mata hikura. E tohu ana i te ara o ta manui te re. Hire rei ho te wai o puanga, tā whana maira te takere o te marama. Hapa i te rangi kia whiwhia, hapa i te whenua kia rawea. Ko puanga kairau, ko puanga haukura, kura kura te ata o te tau. He tau makuru te tau, he tau rane a te tau, he tau ngā hora hora te tau, he tau wariki, ka whakairi hia ki runga. Whāno, whāno, hara mai te toki. Hauie! Huia! Taiki e!
Whiti maira, tiaha maira, piata maira, atu tahi e. Ko te whetu tarake, te tohunga mau ki te tapu i te rangi e. Tū maira, Utaina mai te wakarauraha, tau hara, tau tū, tangara, hei arahi, ki uta whenua, ki tai moana, ke te kawawe.
Mai arara, mai arara, mai arara, pahutakawa mai arara, ko te whatu tapu ki ngā mate a te tau. Ko tō mana nui ko tō tapu nui ko tō ronga mai whiti hurai nara kia marama. Ko takaha kai a koe, ko takaha kai au kai te wakoragi tō ia mai ra i te pō. I te pō uri uri, te pō tonga tonga, i te pō tifo tifo, ki ngā pō tūtanga nui o pipiri e tūne. Ko takaha kai a tara mai nuku kai ngā mate o te tau, he tūa tini tini, he tūa mano mano. Tui a tahono, whiri a tahono, ki te tumu o taragi e tūne kia u, kia mau. Pōhutakawa e, nau mai kia piri, nau mai kia tata, nau mai kia whakamāna wa tiara. Ko tō manua, ko tōku manua, tēnei ko te ao whānui e tangi nei. Whakarago mai rā, whakarago mai rā, whakarago mai rā e.
Me tuku roi mata, kia rere ai te hupe, ki te whenua mō ngā aitua, kua huri ki pairau ki te huinga o te kahurangi. Me tangi ngā tini aitua o Ngāti Whātua Whānui, mai maunganui ki tāmaki, oki, oki rā. Ko ngā tini mate o te tū o te raki, o te tai tokerau, ka mihia, ka poroporo e akitia. Ko ngā rau mamai aroha o te tai rāwhiti, ka tangihia, ka poroporo akitia. Ko ngā mate huhua o te tai hau a uru e wawara te tangi, ka poroporo akitia. Ko ngā pare kawakawa, ngā taua maha o te taitonga, ka tangihia, ka tangihia. Ko ngā pura whetu o te motu, mo te ao whānui, haere, haere. Ko wheturangi koutou ki te poho o te ranginui, haere, oki, oki, atu.
E te iwi, o tira ko te ao whānui ko piri mai, ko tō mate, ko tōku mate. Nā reira tukuna rā ko ngā ingoa o ngā mate, kia rara noa tūra. Hara mai nuku e tahuri mai rā ki o kia tāne katakina rā takawa. O takawa nui, takawa rā, takawa take, ko takawa whetūragi. Whetūragi hia rā ko ngā mate o te tau o ngā hau e whā te wawara mai rā. Whatua ki runga, whatua ki te pai, whatua ki te pai o mahara. E kore ngaro, e kore riro. O tau rā ko ngā mate o te tau, ko whetūragi hia rā ki te pō, kia u, kia mau. Herenga waka ki runga, herenga waka ki raro. Tēnei ko te parapara a ki kārere. E te iwi, ki mai, haere atu rā. Haere atu rā. E te iwi, ki mai, haere atu rā. Haere atu rā. E te ao whānui, ki mai, haere atu rā. Haere atu rā. E te pare kawa, ki te pō, ki te kākuhu, tara, ki te pō, ki te kahuara, ki te whai au, ki te amarama. Whano, hara mai te toke. Ui
Hautapu arangi, tāwhia kia rehua, kia tama ki te ao marama. He ronga wakairi ana ki runga. E manawa te ana, ngā tēnei mana ki tanga, kua ohia mai nei e. mana o te tapu, o te rangatiratanga e mihi ana ki ngā ringa te wera o te rei, te whakapetongo kia tuituki pai ai
Matariki e! Matariki e! Matariki e! Matariki e! Matariki Herenga Waka! Matariki Herenga Waka! Whakarangara Matariki e ara nei I te taha paraha mai tā manara. He āranga mo te whenua, he āranga mo te tangata, he āranga mo te ao katoa. Ka takina rā te kawa, ko te kawa tuatahi, ko te kawa tuarua, ko Matariki ahunga nui. Ko te kawa tuatoru, ko te kawa tuawha, ko te puanuku, ko te puarangi. Ko te kawa tuarima, ko te kawa tuana, ko waiti ki uta ko waita ki tai. Ko te kawa tuawhitu, ko te kawa tuawaru, ko wai punarangi, ko ururangi oi. Ko te kawa tua iwa, ko te kawa tua ngā uru, ko hiwa I tarangi manoko nui karangara. Tēnā, ka takina rā, te kawa ko te kawa umu, kahu, whetu, taumaha ki runga, taumaha ki rara, taumaha ki ngā hua te tau. Matariki pātaka nui a te rangi Auhea, ka ko ngā hua uta, ko ngā hua tai. Auhea, ka ko ngā hua nuku, ko ngā hua rangi. Auhea, ka taku tāwhara kai atua. Auhea, ka taku whāngai hau. Auhea, ka taku hautapu nei e. Whānau, ara mai te toki. Hui e! Mai angi te tupua, mai angi te tawhito, mai angi te kāwa I ngā te rangi. Mai angi ki tupua, nuku ki runga ki tupua rangi. Mana nui, mana roa, mana tapu I te rangi ki te whenua. Huraina mai rā ngā mata kia mā rake I ngā tahua te tau. Pihi nuku, pihi rangi. Kia mata, kia mata, toru te kumara nui a matora. Ko tākina rā te kawa. Ko te kawa nai mako, ko te kawa māgungu, ko te kawa ki tupu ānuku. Haumia e ringi hea mai rā ki te whenua haumako, ko ia. E rongo e ringi hea mai rā tōrahi ki te whenua haumako, ko ia. Tūturu whakamaua kia tīna. Tīna! Ka hau te Māori, ko te Māori o wai, ko te Māori no tāne. Wheororo te aroaroha ki o ngā manu moana, o ngā manu ngā here, o ngā manu a tāne. Ko puna weko ki uta, ko huru manu ki tai. Ka muia ko te itanga pēpeke I te tauhau e tūnei. Tūturu e rangi, tūturu e papa, tūturu whakamaua kia tīna. Tīna! Hui e! Mai angi te tupua, mai angi te tawhito. Mai angi te kawa o te rangi, mai angi ki runga waiti. Mana nui tapu nui o ngā wai hirere ki uta. Uraina mai rā tō mata kia mārama I ngā tohu o te tau. Tērā te puna kei Hawaiki, te pū kei Hawaiki, te purangi kei Hawaiki, te manua whenua kei Hawaiki. Nau mai te Māori tū, te Māori rere, te Māori hāpuna, te Māori wai whakaika. Nau mai te Māori ora para whenua mea. Tū mai te kohi o atu tai o atu e ngā pōtiki a rehua. Tere ko te inanga, tere ko te tuna. Tere ko te pātiki, tere ko te piharau. E tere ki tēnei kupenga o whiwhi o rawea. Tūturu whakamaua kia tīna. Mai angi
te tupu a mai angi te tawito. Mai angi te kawa te rangi, mai angi ki runga waita. Mana nui tapu nui o ngā wai hirere ki toi. Uraina mai rā tō mata ke a mārama i ngā tongu o te tau. Ngaru nui, ngaru roa, ngaru pai whenua. Waere ai hoa te marae o tamatea ki te kawa wakauru ora. Kauru ora ki ngā rarau o te moana nui a kiwa. Ki ngā rā tini o te moana tā pokopoko a tā whaki. Tukua mai ngā humatai tai kia nunui. Tukua mai ngā ranga i ka kia roroa. E ranga ko te tāmure, e ranga ko te warehenga. E ranga ko te kahawai, e ranga ko te kanai. Ko te aitanga tangaroa e ranga nei. Tangaroa whiwhia, tangaroa rawaia. Turu turu auta, turu turu atai. Turu whakamaua kia tina. Uia!
E tua punarangi, hurana mai tā bata, kia mārake i ngā tohu o te tau. He punawa i ki runga, he punawa i ki raro, he mai patu ki runga, he manawa whenua ki raro. Ko manawa te atawai ora, kia tā ki runga ki te mata te whenua. Ko te wai te tota te whenua, ko te whenua te tota te tangata. Kia tārere ngā koa wawa, kia whakamoana tia ngā pūkanga wai. Nō mai matariki tā pua, hātau ki te whenua. Nō mai, tūturu whakamaua kia tina. Tina. Hātu ururangi, hurana mai tā mata, kia mārakarake ngā tohu o te tau. Ho mai te tini o mātangi nui, ho mai te hau wārongo mai, ho mai te hau wā pua nui. Whakatata mai pārā wara nui, whakatata mai te whānau puhi. Tū te hunuku, tū te hurangi, tū mai rā tā whirirangi. Ho mai te hau wara, ho mai te hau kā tangi, hei hau miri te kiri, miri te whenua. Miri arangi nui atu nei. Tokona rangi, tokona papa, tokona taha ki kino kia yo. O yo nuku, o yo rangi, o yo tukapu i te tau hau atu mai nei. Whāno, hara mai te toki. Toki! Huie!
Whakatata maira kia tāmaki hunga nui tēnei e pai nei. Tāwhia ngā tōmina o tēnā kaukora tū puriti a kia u, puriti a kia mau. Marangai are o koutou manawa kia hiwa. Tuku a ngā wawata kia rere ki ngā whetū ki ngā rangi ki te oroko hanga mai. Wata manaka nui. Turuturu auta, turuturu atai. Tuturu whakamaua kia tina. Tina. Huie. Aikie. Hiwae. Hiwa nui, hiwa roa, hiwa pukenga, hiwa wānanga. Hiwae. Hiwa nui, hiwa roa, hiwa pukenga, hiwa wānanga. Whakarongo maira. Tukua mai tō manawara ki runga ki nei taura, ki runga ki nei tauira. Heke i hora koe te kāhui o tarangi ki tēnei, huinga tangata e tū nei. Titia ngā tōmina o tēnā kau o tēnā. Ke tina nā i ke puta ki te whaiau, ki te amarama, i te tau hau e tū mai nei. Whāno, ara mai te toki. Aikie. Huie. Aikie.
Ara mai taura koea, taura riki, whakahiwa
Wairea te rā tapu, wairea te rangi tihone, te rangi waruhia kia mahea. Kia mātou koe ki te kete ata nei homaitia nei hei tohu mo tōna matua i te rangi. Tātai tia rā ki runga kia Matariki, kia tutahi, kia rehua, kia takurua, kia tautoru, kia whānui, kia pūanga, kia pautu te rangi, ki ngā whetū tapu o te tau. Mānawa mai e te putanga o Matariki, mānawa mai e te mātahi o te tau. Kai ke tiro mahuta, kai ke rongarupe, kai ke rangi tāhuahua, kei au te tauranga taku tū, te Māori tū, te whiwhi ānuku tū, puritia mai roto, te whiwhi āroto. Tēnei te Māori ka whakapiki, tēnei te Māori ka whakakake. Ko te Māori o tēnei ariki, ko te Māori o tēnei tauira, ko te Māori o te tauhau e tū mai nei. Nau mai Matariki, nau mai tamanui te rā, nau mai te mātahi o te tau, nau mai. Whano, hara mai te toki.
Manoa mai te putanga te ariki, manoa mai te putanga ko te taura o te tauira. Ka ke rongorupe, ka ki ringi tā hua. Hui te puna te whatua, nuku tēnei te whatu kai aho. Hei te kāinga tapu te Māori. Tū te whiwhia nuku, tū te whiwhia rangi. Kai te whiwhia waho, kai te rawe mai waho. Tēnei te Māori ka whakapiki, tēnei te Māori ka whakakake. Ko te Māori a tēnei ariki, ko te Māori a tēnei tauira. Ko te Māori ki runga i te rangi e rangi ka puta kai waho. Ko te Māori a Matariki, ko ngā whetū tapu a te tau. Whano, hara mai te toki. Huie! Oi arara, te whetū taki ata. Oi arara, taku manu i te rā. Tūtei kawe i te kupu i te kōrero. Ngā rahu ana. Ngā hai ana ko te ata whai ariki. Eo nei e. Eo ko te tapu o te rangi. Eo ko tai haranuku rangi ki runga ki te mata o te pia. Ka rere ki te uru ki mata o te rāti, hei Māori ora. Turu o uta, turu o tai, turu waka maua kia tīna. Uie! Ai, turuki! Ai, turuki! Ara mai te tāki! Uie!
Kei aku rangatira o Ngāti Whātua tēnā koutou ngā manu rōreka. The beautiful dulcet tones there of Ngāti Whātua, and we kind of went through a range of emotions during that Hautapu ceremony, didn't we, Stace?
Ka tika hoki, because that is what the Hautapu does for us. It helps us remember those who have passed an incredibly emotional moment there. And it was shared with everybody, the thousands who have come to Takaparawhau today, so that they could speak the names of those who have lost over the last year. And it was truly emotional. And then we had the umu kohu kohu whetū, where we literally give thanks to the stars and to the environment for everything it provides. So we had that steam rising, and then we had our thanks and our hopes for the year ahead that we set into the beautiful skies, and then of course the heavens opened and the sun came up just at the time that they were calling to the sun.
And we had a beautiful view of Matariki as well.
We did have an incredible view of Matariki, which is always a good tohu. It's always nice when you can actually see Matariki, as in Matariki, Pallades, Subaru or Matali'i. It's known by so many names across the world, and there it is shining down upon us here in Tāmaki Makaurau.
Pia tata maira. And in our part of the world, Matariki sets or disappears from our view for about a month, and then when it rises we can see it again, and it aligns with the lunar calendar we know as Te Mātahi o Te Tau. Yes, the new year is here.
Right now, so Matariki hunga nui, Matariki ahunga nui, Matariki manako nui. Matariki brings people together. We give thanks for the abundance of the land and the waterways. And here we can see in the Hautapu all of the elements of this incredible ceremony that has been shared today by Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei. With Matariki shining down, we could see these moments of recognising those who have lost, forward to the future, the kutaya, kutatara, making sure that our energy is right where it needs to be, so that we feel reset and we understand that this is the Mātahi o Te Tau, this is our new year. Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone.
The 9 stars of the Matariki cluster each connect to different parts of our environment and well-being, as people and experts like Professor Rangi Mātāmua can predict the nature of the environment in the year ahead. So these are some of the highlights from our Hautapu ceremony. And here it is again, Stace. E te kānapa maira te kāhui whetū o Matariki. Speaking of stars, te ahua nei, kei te whakawhiti atu tātou, I suppose we could call him the 10th star of te kāhui Matariki. That is Te Aorere Pewhairangi. He, of course, he's done a little bit of TikTok Matariki kōrero up on the social media. He is an internet sensation.
Yes, we've got ourselves very much ready so that we can experience exactly what it's like to be here at Takaparawhau this morning. So we hope wherever you're watching, you can see Rangi Toto there, you feel inspired, you feel part of the energy here as we celebrate Matariki Herenga Waka, because it really is for everyone. So we've had the Hautapu, and then, as you say, Mātai, the energy changes and we move ourselves into the new year. We get energised with our waiata, bringing down those levels of tapu, and now with the sun shining upon us, we start to look forward and we start to get excited about the year ahead.
E hikaka ana taku ngākau I te mea, ka tae tātou te whakawhiti ai arorangi atu I naenei kia Te Aorere Pewhairangi standing by with his manuhiri. Te Aorere.
Ai, tēnā koe mātai. Oti rā tēnā koutou kei ngā pākainga o te motu. Kei konei au me tētahi o ngā kai karakia I te ata nei, kingi. Tēnā koe, good morning.
Tēnā koe, tēnā koutou katoa.
E hoa, my observation of Matariki this morning was te paki o Matariki. It was very bright in the sky.
Tino, I paki te rā, I paki hoki a Matariki. Engari kāre au e tino mai ana ki te whakakōrero I ngā whakakitenga, me hoki au ki Specsavers. But yes, it was very bright this morning. Beautiful morning here on Takaparawhau, and Matariki was very bright.
Took us through the ceremony. It was a beautiful ceremony. We had a beautiful morning I tēnei ata. Kororo mai mo te rāhua?
Yeah, we've been doing this now for the last few years publicly, and that's probably the main thing that we've focused on here in Tāmaki Makaurau is the inclusion of the Maria into the ceremony, so they feel a part of it, so they can see themselves in it. And so, yeah, it was a good turnout this morning and good response from the Maria.
I want to explore that kōrero a little bit more e hoa and talk about our theme, Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone. Kōrero mai mo tā tātou kaupapa I tēnei tau?
Yeah, Matariki Herenga Waka stems from a kōrero that we have here in Tāmaki Makaurau, Tāmaki Herenga Waka. And so we've taken that kōrero and applied it to the theme this year. Also taken into consideration elements of waka as well. And so as you've seen today, we have the mini waka here, moored here at Tāmaki Makaurau, in particular here at Takaparawhau.
Professor Mātāmua talks about the tapu side of Matariki, but he also talks about the noa side of Matariki and the festivities and how it is a celebration. Can you talk to us about this, I guess, the celebrations and the festivities that will be happening here on Takaparawhau and around Tāmaki Makaurau?
Yeah, I guess the serious part of the ceremony is complete, and that kicks off everything else and what's to follow. So here today we're going to have some kai together, of course, and some more speeches and acknowledgements. But throughout the weekend we've partnered with others throughout Tāmaki Makaurau to activate the city and make sure that there are celebrations, concerts, for example, to happen throughout the weekend. Here at home on Sunday, we're going to be taking advantage of everyone coming home this weekend, and so we're having a raha kina. Youngies versus oldies is what we call it here, and so a netball game for the mums and daughters and a rugby league game for the fathers and sons, and so that's going to be pretty exciting on Sunday as well.
So the Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei State of Origin, is it?
Tika, and the Blues will win on Sunday again.
E hoa taku pātai whakamutunga. Matariki, yes, is celebrated this morning. We celebrate the public holiday, but it's a period of celebration. Can you talk about what else is happening here in Tāmaki Makaurau over the Matariki period?
A few planting days, a couple of which we've already finished. A few concerts showcasing our talent here in Aotearoa, the likes of Rob Ruha, Magic Paora, Jordan, Mohi and others. And so there's a few activations going on in the city, as well as light trails, Matariki themed shows here in the city and throughout the wider city region as well.
Ki ngi tēnā rawa atu koe, e whakakanohi nei tō iwi, tō rahi ko nei Takaparawhau I tēnei ata. Kāti e hika mā koira kei a māua I tēnei waka hoki atu ki a kōrua mātai kōrua ko Stace.
Kia ora te aorere, kōrua tahi ko Kingi. What a great wrap-up of all the incredible things that are happening in Tāmaki Makaurau, how busy Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei is, and that oldies versus youngies game. I mean, I don't know which team Te Aorere is going to be in. Yeah, mo iogo rane koe.
Well, yeah, I think he's in the younger one, just quietly.
But he's brave to bring up the State of Origin, that's what I'll say.
It was
for sure.
bound to happen. I believe that Professor Rangi Mātāmua has created another star as a result of that. The result of that game the other night, he's calling it Blueanga.
Oh, ne.
Yeah, so anyway, us Queenslanders will get over it sometime.
Oh, ka aroha. Okay, we've already had our karakia and you've put that down. Okay, now.
Hiwai te rangi, bring us the cup next time.
Hoi anō. Ko tēnei te mihi kia koutou katoa. This is Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone from Takaparawhau.
Nau mai e ngā whakatupuarangi, tāwhia kia rehua, kia tama ki te ao marama, e rongo whakairi ana ki runga. E manawa te ana, ngā tēnei mana ki tanga, kua ohia mai nei e. Ko te aroha, ko te tika, ko te rangi mari e.
Auhia, ka kunga hua, nuku kunga hua rangi. Auhia, ka taku tāwharakai atua. Auhia, ka taku whāngai hau. Auhia, ka taku hautapu nei e. Whānau, ara mai tā toki. Haumi e. Hui e. Pihi nuku, pihi rangi. Kia mata, kia mata, toru te kumaranui a matora. Ko tō kina rā te kawa. Ko te kawa nai mako, ko te kawa māgungu. Ko te kawa ki tupu ānuku. Haumia e ringi hea mai rā, ki te whenua hau mako. Ko ia!
Mai angi te tupu, mai angi te tawhito. Mai angi te kawa o te rangi, mai angi ki runga waitsi. Mana nui tapu nui o ngā wai hirere ki uta. Uraina mai rā tō mata kia marama i ngā tohu o te tau. Tērā te puna kei Hawaii ki, te pū kei Hawaii ki, te ipurangi kei Hawaii ki, te manua whenua kei Hawaii ki.
Ha mātini o mātangi nui, ho mātaha wārongo mai, ho mātaha wā pua nui. Whakatata māt whāra wara nui, whakatata māt whāna puhi. Tūtahu nuku, tūtahu rangi, tū mai rā tāwhirirangi.
Hiwa e, whakatata mai rā, kia tāmaki hunga nui tēnei e pai nei. Tāwhia ngā tōmina o tēnā kaukoro tū puriti a kia u, puriti a kia mau.
Ara mai, taura koea, taura riki, whakahiwa kura, whakahiwa awhara e. Ranga rā, hiwa i tārangi, he nako, hi tā mā raki, hi tā mā tonga.
Nau mai, auraki mai rai tiwi. Welcome back to our live coverage here from Takaparawhau, Tāmaki, Makaurau, Matariki Herenga Waka. E mihi atu ana kia koutou mātakitaki maina. Stace, we were talking earlier about the fact that there is just so much preparation that goes into putting on a kaupapa like this when you are the host iwi in the host region. And I can only imagine how many kaimahi are involved. Ko te amorangi ki mua, ko te kaihāpai o Kimuri. So all of the volunteers that have been out welcoming the masses that have converged onto Takaparawhau, as well as free buses, etc., etc. There's a lot of mahi that goes into it.
Ko tino waia tēnei iwi ki tēnā āhuatanga. And Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei, they're incredible hosts. I live here in Tāmaki Makaurau. I can't believe how busy they are.
Yeah.
I might go to 3 kaupapa in the CBD in a week and they're there hosting everyone, upholding tikanga and being mana whenua in the best kind of way. But it's a lot of mahi. So we need to hear about the people who are putting in the big yards. Nō reira ka whakawhiti atu tātou ki te aorere. He is there with one of the kaimahi who is making things happen here at Takaparawhau.
Ai, tēnā koe, Stacey. Tika tonu tau mātai, ko te amorangi ki mua, ko te hāpai o ki muri, and we have the kuki namatahi, the hāpai o namatahi here with us to talk about the hautapu I tēnei ata. The word hautapu itself can be translated to offering, and we have the man, Levi Makuare, who cooked our hautapu, our umu overnight. How was it, e hoa?
Yeah, ka pai, ki te ora. Last night, me and the boys started around about 11 o'clock and stayed up till just now. And so far, so good. So today, putting all of our kai into the ground, all of the harvest we've done for the atua, got our tuna, got our tamure, got our titi, and then a few kumara from our marakai. Yeah.
E hoa, I guess the big question is, how did the cook go? Was it cooked?
Yeah, well, at the moment, I have no idea. But the 3-hour burn that we had with the rocks, and then the 3-hour burn after we pulled the rocks out, let it cook for 3 hours, so should be choice.
E hoa, we're here in the heart of Tāmaki Makaurau, very urban area, but your iwi can harvest for the 4 stars. Talk us through that.
So our whenua was very fertile. So up at our marakai at the top of Kupe Street, we have our marakai, Te Paurewa, it's a community garden. So having the whole community put their hands into our soil, walk our whenua, leaving behind their footprints and their positive attitudes, capturing all of that, putting it into our kai, harvesting our kai, bringing it to a place like this for everyone to enjoy. It's just wholesome.
E hoa, you talked about the marakai. There was also a tuna placed in the offering. Can you talk us through not just the tuna alone, but the restoration mahi you've done around the city with your koawa?
So one thing that I stand by is manaki te whenua, manaki te wai. At the end of it, you and I can enjoy the fruits of the labour. So, we're in the heart of the concrete jungle, I say. But having those spots where we can go and harvest our kai, knowing that it's nice and not sour to eat, so it's good kai, but at the same time, in the middle of such a rat race of a city, having your area where it's sacred, nice little spots for you to have, sacred as in I'm not telling anybody the spots, but at the same time, it's out there whānau.
Ai, tēnā rawa atu koe, Levi Makuare, e higa mā ka hoki atu ki a kōrua, koira atu I a māua I konei I te kuki namatahi.
The number one cook.
Tika tau. Tēnā koe te aorere, kōrua tahi ko Levi. And as you mentioned earlier, Stace, the festivities in the lead up to today as well as tonight, and they'll continue for a couple more days as well. They're just, he puku mahi tēnei iwi, Ngāti Whātua.
I really love what Levi said. They are so mindful about what their role is here and that they welcome everybody in. And you can really feel that here this morning. It is Matariki Herenga Waka, and this is what they do here at Takaparawhau, which is so incredible when you consider the story that they have gone through, the journey, the fight that they've gone through to remain on these lands and look at them flourishing. A tāhua rawa atu.
Hoi anō, hei whakawhānui ake I ngā kōrero, ko puta I a Levi, o te rā, me taku tuahine a Stacey. Let's take a look at more of the mahi that Ngāti Whātua does here in Tāmaki Makaurau.
Mātou tēnei MΑORI o te piriri.
Ka puta I aia te toko whā, ko tomu aure, ko paiwhenua, ko taraha waiki, me te pōtiki, ko te whakāriki. Ka puta ngā uri katoa o Ngāti Whātua o Rākei, I te toko whānei, ko ngā oho tētahi o ngā hapu, ko te tau tētahi o ngā hapu, ko te tuatoru, ko te uri ngutu.
Kia ora koutou, mōrena he tātou mā. Mōrena. Kore kau he mihi e whakamārama he pānui tēnei. Ka pai tēnā. First thing, welcome. Thank you.
No te ata nei ka huraina etahi mahi toi. Ka tīmata ki runga o te kōmititanga, ki te pokapū o te taone. Ka āta hikoi haere mai ki konei, ki te tōanga roa. Tōna rua te kau ngā mahi ngā toi. I karakiatia, I karangatia, I te ata nei, ko tā mātou he hura I enei tohu.
No chitter-chatter, please. Don't talk about the Warriors, about the New All Black things, about whatever you're doing. We need to pay the respects to our tōhunga karakia right throughout this.
It's important that we bring everyone on the journey. So before every karakia, we have a brief to talk about the intentions of the kaupapa, how they can get involved. And although they may not know every single word in the karanga or the karakia, the intent is the most important thing. So just bringing the whānau and the iwi and our manuhiri all along on the journey. It's something that we do together. It's not just for the kai karakia and just for the kai karanga or just for the iwi, but it's for everyone to take part. So that's the main thing.
It's shared experiences and shared knowledge and just educating ourselves and our whānau and also our partners and tangata tiriti, taurahere that live in Tāmaki. Yeah, educating us all around the importance of tikanga. And actually, we do it on a daily, so it's not performed or it's not, you know, we practice this every day.
E tātou mā, e kore ngā mihi e mutu. I moi ia a tātou tipuna ki tēnei wā. I moi ia a tātou tipuna te kite a tātou tohu, ki te mato te whenua.
Ai, ngā mahi o te ata nei, he whakau, he whakapūmau, i ngā mahi a te ahi kātanga, kia kite hoki, MāORI, e whai mai nei, ki ngā mahi nui, kei runga i a mātou, ka tai te wā, ka tau tērā mahi ki runga ki a rātou. E kite ana, ko te mea nui, kei te tū mātou, poko whiwhi ki te poko whiwhi, ki te mura o te ahi, ki te kawe i ngā tikanga me ngā taonga tuku iho.
Ka mauta wehi ngā kōrero rā. Ka ki atu ne he iwi pukumahi a Ngāti Whātua. They are absolutely involved in so many kaupapa here during the Matariki period. And in fact, not just Matariki, but I think of other kaupapa like the America's Cup and the Rugby World Cup and all of those other big kaupapa that come to Tāmaki Makaurau. Ngāti Whātua are definitely right there involved in empowering and giving mā rātou e whakamanamana i te kaupapa.
As they were saying as well, it's not necessarily about understanding every word, but understanding the intention. So I love hearing them explain to us that they are really mindfully saying to people, come along. This is what we love. This is our ancestors' wildest dreams coming true. And that's what they are bringing to life. Pene tēnei mahi, and this is what they've done this morning as well. And as part of that, you no doubt saw and heard this morning that wahine played a pivotal role alongside the tāne during the whāngai i te Hautapu Ceremony as kai karanga, and I must say, karanga goals, mātai. And so their calls welcomed everyone who's gathered here today at Takaparawhau. They also farewelled the departed, as only women can do. And they also brought together the spiritual and physical worlds and carried that kaupapa with dignity, purpose and mana. And here's two women who embody all of that as well, Marcia, and I'm just going to fangirl one of the most beautiful kaikaranga who is by your side.
Kia ora, tēnā koutou katoa, tēnā koutou te motu whānui. I'm here with one of the kaikaranga from this morning, Matariki Herenga Waka, ko ai koe, ko ai o waka.
Tēnā koutou, ko te amo haere mōrehu, ahau no ngā marae, no ngā waka. Maha o te taitoke rau.
Whakahua mai ētahi.
Ētahi o waka. Ētahi o ngā waka, ngā tuki matawharua, ka tīmata i reira. He te rarawa, he ngā tihine, he ngā pui, he te māhure ahau koe ara.
Kia ora rā. Now, as one of the kaikaranga, I know it's a big mahi. Well, is it a big mahi, and what does it take to prepare for something like this?
O tuatahi, kua roa ahau e wānanga ki a hau anō. Me reo Māori, me reo Whākea?
Kei ako.
Oh, ka pai, yeah. Kua roa ahau e wānanga ki a hau anō, ki te whānau, kua taimairangi mātāmua, tuku tuha i ana mātauranga ki te whānau o Rākei nei. So, ko tāku he kohi, he kapo i era whakaaro, kamutu he tito i tētahi pāo karanga, etahi kupu kia tuku i te ata nei. Koiranga mahi.
Ātāhua, and I know it's nothing new to your kāhui karanga. Tell us a little bit about the rōpū, about the wahine.
Te tikanga, I think tōna te kaupea, mātau i te ata nei, te nuinga no te kāinga nei, ahau nei waimari, ahau te moa i tētahi o te kāinga nei, o Ngāti Whātua o Rākei, no re noku tuwhi kia uru ki te rōpū nei. Kua tōna toru marama pia, mātau e huitahi ana, e wānanga ana, kamutu ana, anei ngahua, ko futa i te rānei.
Yes, and it's not a new kaupapa like you do karanga here this morning, obviously, but the marae over the years, it's become a huge kāhui.
Ai, koe ara, ko ngā mahi hira ki konei pū ki te marae, ngā tini pōhiri kamutu ki te taone, puta noa i tāmaki nei, te pōhiri ngā manuhiri, te whakatau i ngā manuhiri, te whakatūwhera whare, ara noa atu ngā mahi puta i te taone nei. Kamutu he mahi tahi ki ngā tāne, ki ngā kaikaraki o te iwi nei.
Tēnei ata o tēnei rā, Matariki Herenga Waka, pēhea o piro, pēhea o whakaro mō te rangi nei.
Tuatahi e hariko ana i te ātāhua, i te rangatira o te hui i tēnei rā, i te ātāhua o te ko rangatira tēnei hui, i te tainga mai o ngā iwi katoa, o te motu, kamutu e hariko ana i te ātāhua o ngā mahi, i te tuki i te iwi, i te rānei, hoi no ngā mahi whakarite, i tēnei wiki, te rua wiki kua pahure, kia hua mai tēnei hui ngā ātāhua.
Ātāhua. He hao moe mō te tau kei te heke mai.
Kia hoki mai te National Hautapu, te Hautapu a motu ki konei. Anei, titiro, kamutu i te ata nei, I marama te kite I ngā whetū.
Kia ora.
Ne?
Ai.
E mohe ana koe pēhea te whānui ngā whetū?
Ai.
O pono I roto I tēnei wiki, koira taku mahi he ata titiro ki ngā whetū kia marama, ko wai a wai, kei hea wai, so I te ata nei, I was like, yes, e tino ka kite hau a Matariki, a te kokota tautoru mā. Mohe ana koe?
Ai, kia ora. A Matariki. E mihi ana.
Kia ora kōrua. Te amo Heidi's just turned into Professor Rangi Mātāmua, I think, and me taku tautoko I ana kōrero katoa. So she's been looking up at the sky this week going, come on, let's have a beautiful clear sky for Matariki. That's how powerful her karanga are, because look at this outlook today.
My goodness me.
Absolutely incredible.
Kia pai mai hoki. Wow.
And we've seen Matariki clear as day, well, clear as this beautiful day in Tamaki Makaurau. And everything now is lifting, literally. We're seeing the sun come up, we're seeing everyone's spirits lifting, because we've had that incredible moment at the ceremony, and now we start to turn our minds to kai, and also to celebrations, and also to the waiata that really uplift our spirits.
E whakaaro anau kia te amo haere, so I'm just thinking about you were saying that she's a kai karanga goals.
For me.
And of course she's he manu rōreka, she's a beautiful singer. And in fact, her and Ngāti Whātua o Rākei, our generous hosts, are truly an example of vision, action, and mana motuhake in action. They're revitalising and energising the reo and culture every day in every way, as you'll see in this next story. Mā taki mai.
There's obviously a deep history with us. For me, I was born and raised here in Ōrākei, raised by my grandmother and raised on Kitimoana Street, so, you know, had the privilege of being able to grow up around some of the cousins. And so seeing the growth of Ngāti Whātua from way back then, when I was a little girl, to now, where I'm just about to receive my gold card, has been a huge uplift.
So we'll start with Matariki, Paumatua, Tāmaki.
And so over the last probably 7 to 8 years has been our biggest growth, I would say. And that is because whānau have been very clear with us about what the future they would like to see, not only for them, but their mokopuna. And so we had to do a huge investment in our culture and our identity. And we had to do that through toi whātua, which basically regenerated our reo, our waiata, our kapa. And that was really the start of our journey in strengthening ourselves as tangata whenua here in Tamaki Central. We have more te on Tuesday, we have waiata on Wednesday, we have maurako, kaumātua kapahaka on a Sunday. There's always something happening at the marae. And so, it's wonderful when whānau, come out of their homes and walk down here and join in with those activities. But, it was deliberate. We needed to create it because that was our pathway to mana motuhake. To be really true to yourself and to be true to ourselves as Ngāti Whātua, as Ngāoho, Turinga tu Tāui, we actually need to believe in ourselves. And that's really important when we position ourselves with not only those that live, work and play here in Tamaki, but our neighbouring iwi, that they understand what ahi ka means for us. So we take that responsibility really, really seriously. We operate under the korowai of aroha and manaki, which is what Apihai and our tupuna all did. They were great hosts and they took that responsibility really seriously, and we follow that pathway. We're preparing for Hautapu, and so, we want to be able to showcase not only to those that come to Hautapu, but to Aotearoa that, we're doing great here in Whātua land. And we want to showcase all of that talent and expertise that we have in those areas. So, really looking forward to it.
Tēnā koutou, Ngāti Whātua, ora kei tēnā koutou. Isn't that beautiful to hear how they have so many incredible things happening within their iwi to revitalise their waiata, their reo, their culture, their people. Such aroha, such a busy schedule.
E me ana koe, Stacey. Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone, and that feeling is really coming through as we see everyone who has come to Takaparawhau this morning, including you watching at home. Tēnā koutou.
And it's not long now that we will have the Matariki National Address coming up. The manuhiri are starting to move in that direction towards the wharekai, but we are lucky enough to have waiata resounding very soon from Tumutumu Whenua, the whare nui that you can see here behind us. Isn't it stunning?
Kia tāhu hoki o tēnei whare. As we know, the theme for Matariki this year is Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone, and the singers you're about to enjoy really embody that theme. All ages and backgrounds of New Zealanders coming together in song, good vibes, and in the spirit of Matariki, one of the most loved whānau bands, the Harmonic Resonators, and the Correlation Choir from Westlake Boys and Girls High Schools are here in the whare with us now for a special Matariki Herenga Waka performance. Nā reira, kia whakawhiti atu tātou, kia rātou.
Ka waiata tōku manawa, ka waiata tō manawa, ka rere atu I te ihiranga ko te waiata. He waka hei tuku aroha ki te ao. Ka waiata tōku manawa, ka waiata tō manawa, Ka rere atu I te ihiranga ko te waiata. He waka hei tuku aroha ki te Tihei Māori ora, ngā mihi nui ki te tauhou Māori, mai I tōku whānau, the Harmonic Resonators, mātou ko Correlation Choir. I hope those Matariki stars have brought you home this year, mai I ngā ara. Te hiranga, te whenua, me ngā maunga, here ai ngā awa. Ora tūroa, ake I ngāti, raro I ngā maunga, me he hauangi, ngā ara, ka wea, au ki te kāinga, Aotearoa, ki ngā maunga, ka wea, e ngā ara. Take it away, Daddy-o.
All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Aotearoa, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads.
Ka rongo au I tana karanga hoki mai, hoki mahara ki te kaingara kei tawhiti. Ka whakaro au te ahua nei, me hoki ke ahau I nānahi, nānahi, ngā ara, ka wea, au ki te kāinga, Aotearoa, ki ngā maunga, ka wea, e ngā ara, ngā ara, ka wea, au ki te kāinga, Aotearoa, ki ngā maunga, ka wea, e ngā ara. Ko tēnei waiata, he koha mai I te whānau mānihira ngā kaitito, atu ki te kaimanaki o tērā kāhui whetū, sung today by a kaimanaki in our band. Take it away, Auntie Sharon McIntyre.
Manotia, Matariki Arohatia, Matariki kia here aue, tō tātou aroha ki a koe. Manotia.
Tēnā rawa atu koutou, ngā reo wai ti wai tā. That was the harmonic resonators and the choir singing to us from inside our beautiful wharenui here, Tumu Tumu Whenua. Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei have been incredible hosts of this year's National Matariki celebrations, sharing their manaakitanga, artistry and musical talent with the motu.
And as the harmonic resonators say, the country roads have brought us all home, and the urban roads as well. Now, this is so beautiful, the experience that we're having here today at Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei's beautiful land of Takaparawhau. Hope you're enjoying it. Now, we need to understand that underpinning all that they've offered us today is a deep connection to the taiao, to the environment. So for them, the health of the whenua and moana reflects the health of the people, and caring for them is a responsibility that's handed down through the generations with lots of aroha. So that's what we're all feeling here today. Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone.
Kia ora koto, ko mewen kira mo taku ingoa. Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei, Ngāti Whātua Nguituni te iwi, taku papa e te rārawa kaiwhare.
Kei te pēhea tātou, how we feeling? Woohoo! Nau mai haere mai tēnei kaupapa.
I was very privileged to be involved with the planting and restoration on the whenua rangatira, which is in Tāmaki Makaurau. And the whenua rangatira is about to break the word of rangatira, is to bind and bring peoples together on the whenua. He whenua rangatira. The original name for the land is Takaparawhau. Well, some of you may know it as Bastion Point. Ko te Pukaki is the name of our planting restoration project, initiated by Ngārumu Blair and a lovely lady who was our ecologist expert, Charmaine Niwiapo Bailey. Ngārumu and Charmaine had a hui with our whānau. And these were some of the basic questions. What is it that you would like to see on your lands? And some of our kaumata and koe of today, they said back then, I said, I would like to see the plants that we were brought up with when we were children, that our nanas taught us about. We would like to see the birds come back to this area that we saw when we were children. So before the establishment of the city, everything was, in abundance. So that was what we were wanting to do, not recreate, but to create. So what it did was created an educational playground for the greater people of Auckland. And so when people come on here, it's actually an educational walk that you can take them through. And that's what our role is, to teach the greater people of Auckland who we are, where we are, and to tell them our story.
How do you do it?
Just on the flat of this way, just cut the wax to loosen.
It is a perfect example for young people to actually understand about the taiao and their responsibility for the taiao. They learnt about the botanical names, the Māori names, and how to place them in certain types of trees. There's your pioneers, they call them, then you get your big trees. E tōtara, this is a nice big one. This is the one you use for waka. And so we created this project here to teach our people about themselves. Their core role was to be kaitiaki for our people. And in the years to come, which we have seen since 2001, all those young men and young ladies that came when they were 16, 17, the picture was for them to be the succession. They now lead everything in 2026. Grow your people, grow the knowledge. That's the whole purpose. The project was merely a vessel to allow our people to grow. The establishment of this regeneration project, amongst that, Ngārimu and them introduced us to this thing called Matariki. We had no idea what Matariki was about at that time. From that very early beginnings in 2004 of our Matariki to now, we understand what Matariki is about. Our reo has grown in that time as well. The moko kauai has been normalised for Ngāti Whātua. The mataora has been normalised. So from this whole vehicle of a restoration project to our reo growing, our kaikaranga growing, our leadership growing, Māori growing, and the mātauranga te ao Māori. It's really been a blessing to be alive in this day and age. We didn't think that we'd see this in our time.
Matariki Herenga Waka. Matariki brings our waka together. Thank you so much for joining us for our national broadcast. And this is our 5th national holiday for Matariki. And I think the best thing is seeing people making Matariki their own. So they come together for kai, for ceremony, for whatever it takes to make Matariki feel special to you.
Tika tāu, Stace. Yes, it really is a national holiday. And very soon we're going to head to Te Wharekai, Te Puru o Tāmaki, for the official national address. But before we go there, there's that beautiful whare again behind us, Tumu Whenua, and we're going to head back in there because the harmonic resonators, they were so popular. You want some more? Akati, we'll give it to you now. Kia whakawhiti atu tātou.
This song was gifted to our band in 2023 at Kai Whaiki Marae in Wanganui, and it reminds us to pause and ensure the decisions we make reflect the values we want to live by. Here's Morven Simon's Whakatūpato. Ka hoki anō ki te kōrero mihi wakatūpato, aku I mā, a koroma. Kaua e tuku waka hihi atu ki te tangata, kei ngā wā. E te kino, tau te rangi Māori e, ki runga I te ao huri noa. Tūpato, kei pongi a. Ki te kōrero mihi wakatūpato, aku I mā, a koroma. Kaua e tuku waka hihi atu ki te tangata, kei ngā wā, e te kino. Ki runga I te ao huri noa. Tūpato, kei pongi a. Hoki anō ki te kōrero mihi wakatūpato, aku I mā, a koro.
kei pongi au ki te kōrero mihi waka tūpato aku i mā a koro mā.
Kia ora anō Aotearoa. Here's our little hat tip to the collaboration between Te Whānau Wehi and the New Zealand choir scene. Give it up for Correlation Choir singing Te Iwi E.
Pati te moana Oue te aroha te mamaia Oue te aroha te mamaia Te iwi e I oe.
Matariki is a time to farewell our lost loved ones and to cherish the ones that we still have. Here to send us off today, give it up for my mum, the matriarch, singing Maiwa Kaiho's Po Atarau.
E moai ai mone
Manawatia a Matariki, welcome to this beautiful new year that has been heralded by Matariki rising, and look at that sun over Takaparawhau. Those incredible scenes that we are enjoying here at Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei, absolutely stunning. And as you can see as we look from the sky with the magic of a matatopa of a drone, you can see there are thousands of people who have partaken in the ceremony. We've heard waiata. We're about to move towards the National Matariki Address as well. But I think you can see there as well, Matai, the tohu on the whenua. We have the symbol of Ngāti Whātua you can see there. And they were telling me that this is about the 3 hapu that make up Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei, and also the past, the present and the future. So there they are, all milling around, making sure they have kai. That's an important part of our ceremony as well, to have kai, to bring down the level of tapu, because you know you're in this heightened state of offering karakia, of offering karanga, and then we need to bring balance, bring ourselves back down to earth, literally whakawhenua, by singing and having our kai and having all of those things that make us feel like we're part of the past, present and future. And there it is, that beautiful tohu there of Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei.
There it is, ka mautawihi. And of course, Ngāti Whātua continue to entertain the multitudes that have converged onto Takaparawhau. Kei te waiata tonu rātou I etahi waiata, and as I mentioned earlier, soon we will head over to the wharekai, Te Puru o Tāmaki, where the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Christopher Luxon, I think we also have the Minister for Arts, Culture and Heritage, Paul Goldsmith, is also here as well. So they will be making their way to the wharekai, where Ngāti Whātua will no doubt serve up a feast fit for
the most important manuhiri, which is everyone, Matariki Herenga Waka, everyone who's come along. We'll also hear from the chair of the Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei Trust, Marama Royal, who's been incredible hosting us today. But it really is for everybody, and that's about all of the cultures that are here present in Tāmaki Makaurau. It really has always been the gathering place of many waka.
E mea ana koe. Nā reira, tēnā koutou I tā koutou mātakitaki mai. Thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying our coverage from the beautiful Takaparawhau and of course Ōrākei Marae here at Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone.
Now this is a city that is shaped by many cultures, and so all of those cultures bring their own stories, their traditions and perspectives. Now recently some of those communities came together to celebrate that diversity through the universal language of laughter. So here's a look at how comedy is bringing people together and showcasing the many different perspectives that make Auckland such a vibrant place to call home.
Kia ora, I'm Jess Karamjeet. I am a performer and a producer of comedy and also screenwriting.
You can probably tell from the dulcet tones of my accent that I'm a coloniser.
I've lived here in Tāmaki for 7.5 years. My mum is Punjabi and my dad was Scottish and Irish, and what brought me over here was friends and also work in Shortland Street, which is weird, but yeah.
I'm Henry Chung, born and raised in Hong Kong. Came here when I was 13 years old. I'm a father, I'm Chinese. My wife, she's Japanese. And we have a son, and of course he looks Korean. There are guys who don't want to do jokes about, their ethnicity. For me, that's everything. Because Asian people are like Pokemons. When you crossbreed us, we get a new type.
Hi, I'm Abhay, and I'm originally from India.
And as some of you might know, we Indians have a big heart. When you see someone smile or laugh, you know that they see you, they understand you, and that is very satisfying. As a human being who's trying to come to a new country as an immigrant, it has been so much joy.
So I want to share with you guys a very special moment in my life. It's actually the first time that a girl gave me a compliment, and what she said to me was, "You're really cute, you're actually hot." For an Asian, she was actually really hot too. For a racist. My name is Taco, pronounced exactly like the Mexican food. My parents are Cantonese from Hong Kong, and I'm growing up here my whole life, so I would say that I'm a Kiwi Cantonese fella. It's been an amazing opportunity to be able to grow up here because there's so many different cultures, in such a diverse place that I can connect with so many different people.
My
My name is Summer Shah, and I come from China 10 years ago, and now I'm calling New Zealand Aotearoa home. Yeah.
Okay, number one, what I achieved, I moved to a house, a new place, really close to the beach. Pro property, eh, this crowd?
It's a learning curve, eh? It's definitely a learning curve. In the beginning, I came here as an international student. I had days I was struggling with Kiwi accent, and now I get the accent and I get a comprehensive understanding of what's yeah nah.
Sometimes I'm like, should I be ashamed of that? No, I think, no, I should celebrate that. Because I worked really hard for it, right? Yeah, I begged my parents.
Matariki is a pretty new holiday. So we're still trying to figure out, for my family, what do we want to do with it?
First, public holiday, yes, I love it. Then I get into know a little bit more of what it really means.
Maybe do a Matariki resolution. I don't know if that's the right way, but to me, that sounds like the right time to try something new.
It's not only it is a celebration, but it's not all about, oh, let's be happy. Yeah, you can be happy, but at the same time, that resonates with me is it's a chance for you to reflect.
My family had a bereavement a couple of months ago, and with all my family being in the UK and me being here on my own, it's really about that community feel and connecting with my friends who are, you know, like a chosen family. And I think it's just a really brilliant thing that we can come together wherever we are, whoever we are, and honour these sort of cultural traditions.
Ātāhua tērā kaupapa, nau mai hoki mai. Welcome back to our live broadcast from Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei Marae. Ātāhua wēnei pikitia. I'm sounding like a broken record, Stace, but I mean it. I mean, these picturesque drone shots just really do show us the beauty of these whenua and, of course, the moana out the front there as well.
Takaparawhau, or you may know it as Bastion Point. And as we've seen this morning, our young people are really standing up. They know exactly what they are doing as mana whenua. They're hosting us beautifully in every way. They're in the kitchen, they're doing karanga, they're doing waiata.
I can hear waiata behind us at the moment, actually. Kei te waiata ngā tamariki.
Ai, he reo roreka hoki. They are famous for their beautiful voices. But that doesn't just happen. We actually have a beautiful program we're about to share with you about how Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei is making sure that their rangatahi are all ready to go and always ready to host. This is Poho Kawau.
Poho Kawau is a wānanga that we run here in Ngāti Whātua ki Tāmaki to give our tamariki an insight into the arts of whai kōrero, karanga, karakia, and to give them exposure as to what their pathway will be in the future as we move them into spaces where they one day will represent our people.
Ko media morehi taku ingoa no Ngāti Whātua hau. Ka noho taku whānau ki konei ki Ōrākei.
We did see there was a very real need to support and tautoko our rangatahi, particularly with our hapu here being stretched to the limit at times, fulfilling our manakitanga responsibilities and obligations as tangata whenua. And so one of the plans we had was to establish a wānanga poho kawau that would help to build our capacity for the likelihood that one day these tamariki would be representing our people.
Ko ngā mea pai o poho kawau ka ako mātou I etahi mahi hau pērā ki te karanga, etahi maioha, etahi mihi me etahi karakia. Ke te ako mātou I etahi maioha, e pana kia waiti, waita, tupuanuku me tupuarangi. Me etahi kanikani ki ngā wāta o Matariki.
Ko te poho kawau nei, he ingoa i tiki nake, i tērā ki waha, i tērā kianga, ko te poho kereru. E tika ana, me rahi te uma, pēnei tā te kereru, whakarahi i tōna uma. Nō reira, ko te kawau he manu i roto i a mātou nei kōrero, he tupuna anō, nō reira e tika ana, kia whai i tērā momo kianga, kia poho kawau te tangata i ona wā. Ai, ko te nuinga o nei tamariki, he uri no tupiriri, te tino tangata, te tino tupuna o tēnei wāhi o nei hapu. Hoi no, etahi he me ki he tino whanaunga, etahi i haere mai i te kaipara, no reira e tika ana kia noho tahi ngā uri o Ngāti Whātua, ki te taho ngā uri o tupiriri, i runga i te mahanatanga o te whanaungatanga.
No mai hoki mai, welcome back to our live broadcast of Matariki Herenga Waka. Stacey, those children, those tamariki, te mutunga mai o te piwari ne.
Extremely cute and talented. You know, Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei actually starting their own kura very soon as well.
I ne.
Yes, so apparently still open for registrations. E hoa mā, Matariki Herenga Waka will bring all of the waka together in all the ways. But look at these stunning sights here at Takaparawhau. Here is our Prime Minister and Professor Rangi Mātāmua. They are heading towards the wharekai, but there is Tumutumu Whenua. You can see just an incredible, beautiful whare nui. And they are getting ready for the Matariki official address that is going to happen inside the wharekai.
Very soon it will be led by our very own Marcia Hopa. She's wearing quite a few pōtai today, Marcia. Of course, our guest presenter here on our coverage for Matariki Herenga Waka, and she has also been designated with that fantastic role as, of course, one of the hosts, one of the haukainga here at Takaparawhau Ōrākei Marae.
Rangi toto to Maira, beautiful rangi toto we can see there, and the moana of Te Waitamata.
Stunning, absolutely stunning.
So one of the big jobs here this morning has to be able to give you an insight what it's felt like here on the whenua, the wairua, give us a vibe check, and a man who's quite good at doing that is Te Aorere Pe Whairangi.
He's another tangata pukumahi, and Te
Ka
Aorere
no
has
mai, haere
our...
mai, keep coming in.
Kei te rongo ai te reo o taku tuahine,
You've
a
had to
Marcia
check your
Hopa, our other
wristband.
guest
That
presenter.
means
They're
you're a
very
very
busy.
important
Te
person.
Aorere rāua ko Marcia.
They are, and there's lots of people here today at Takaparawhau, so it's very much open to the public, which is a wonderful opportunity. And so Te Aorere, we are looking for in that incredible, is that his boat?
I think it is.
I think it's a super yacht, so hopefully he can manage to jump off quickly. Te Aorere has our next interview with someone that he's got to know fairly well here, one of the beautiful locals here at Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei Takaparawhau. Kei a koe Te Aorere?
Ai, tēnā nō korua. I'm here with, I guess, the main man, Joseph Royal, who was the tour guide. Yep. He's also the security guard. He also oversaw the ahurewa. Yep. Bit of an all-rounder, bro.
All-rounder, yeah, bit of all-rounder. Just making sure everyone's safe when they came this morning. And yeah, that was my bit of mahi this morning, and it was good.
You had to look after the VIPs this morning?
Yeah, so hosted all our VIPs, ministers and iwi partners, and just sort of held them in our whare just to keep them warm and before we brought them over, and so they could experience the wonderful hautapu this morning.
And it was a wonderful hautapu. Can you give us a bit of a vibe? Tell us about the vibe this morning.
Oh, just before, when everyone arrived, it was quite peaceful. The clouds cleared up. It was a nice sky. We could see the stars. But then once the karakia and karanga started to happen, I was in with the public. I moved in towards our people. But you could feel the wairua starting to lift amongst the people that come to watch. But then when the sun came up, when the sun started to rise, you felt the wairua, and then people got in to have some soup, and it just lifted it even more. And now we've got some music playing, and I think everyone's into a party mode now. Yeah.
Mean, ko mutu te wā ki te tapu, ko te wā noa, time for the festivities. What are the festivities happening today and over the next week or so?
So there's plenty happening in the city. There's the Matariki Light Trail. A lot of our mahi toi got in there and did some art pieces on there. Go down and have a look. Next week, the celebrations carry on. Our whānau have got a bit of a show happening, concert, mahuta. So get out there, get your tickets, whānau. But there's plenty happening in the city. Not that we're involved with a couple of things, but Auckland Council and the city have got amongst it and try to bring everyone into celebrating Matariki up here. Yeah.
E hoa, watching the Hautapu Ceremony, it looked amazing this morning, but I know a lot of mahi has gone into getting it to this point, not just over the last month or so, but over the last few years. Can you talk to me about the progression, I guess, of Matariki here on Takaparawhau?
Yeah, again, it's 5 years, and I think we spoke about it maybe the other day. It was real small, but now it's grown each year and grown to what we see this morning. Plenty of mahi in the background with our kai karakia practicing going over their karakia, our kai karanga working together, making sure that they got their karanga down packed. And then our whānau in the background singing, doing waiata, and there was kapahaka and all that happening during the week, but yeah, huge prep, and just love it, love it. You can see everyone coming to enjoy it, everyone sort of giving pukana and waving, which is nice to see, and everyone looks like they're enjoying themselves, taking photos of our whenua and the view out here.
Mean, tēnā rawa atu koe, Joseph, korua ko tō rākau of importance. Ka hoki atu ki a korua Stacey, korua ko mātai.
Tēnā korua. That is Joe Royal, who's basically like the auntie on the Boy movie. He's got all the jobs, doesn't he? And look at how Instagrammable this site is. Absolutely ātāhua rawa atu. So now that we have the sun coming up on this incredible day, we've had a beautiful, clear viewing of Matariki. All of the signs are there that a great year is on its way.
The other thing we should probably mention, because I know my tairāwhiti whānau are probably screaming at the TV, Joe Royal's actually played 1 or 2 games for Ngāti Porou East Coast rugby team. So
and now Ponsonby rugby as
oh,
well.
Really?
We're going to make sure, yes, we keep all of those connections going. And it's all about connecting, and it's all about the ways that we come together, because it is Matariki Herenga Waka. It is our way for everyone to enjoy Matariki. So we hope you're enjoying this official broadcast, and also making Matariki your own in your own special way. Take it as a moment to reflect, to reset, to look at the year ahead, and maybe put those manako, put those wishes out there for the new year.
Tukuna kia hiwa I te rangi. All right, very soon we're going to head inside to the wharekai Te Puru o Tāmaki. As I mentioned, the official address will be happening in there. I believe taku mōhio, ka tū mai ko te Premier o Aotearoa, Christopher Luxon, the Right Honourable Christopher Luxon, is going to make an address. So let's head inside the wharekai now, and this is where we get to do some stargazing as well, Stacey, and have a look around the tables, hopefully, and see who else has made their way in there. There we go. Te whakarongo mai te kai kāmera ki ngā koroa mātai. Some of our host people, obviously, Ngāti Whātua, there with our manuhiri to ensure that they are well.
Oh,
here we go. Kei te rongo ai te reo Marcia, let's go there now.
At this moment, I'll just quickly grab matua taiaha to open with karakia for the kai. If you've started eating, shame on you. No. Anei.
Anau mai ngā hua te wā o te ngā kino o te waitai, te wai Māori. Ko rangi nui e tūhi honei, ko papatua nuku takotoa ke nei, tu te rua whiti whakamaua ki a tīnā. Haumi e hui e. E kai.
E kai. We'll just hold a little way and then just go straight into it. Will you cue me for this intro? Oh, yeah. E kai, e kai. Please enjoy the kai that our people have put on for you. This is how Ngāti Whātua eats every day. Also, just while you're sitting there, enjoying your kai, in case of any emergencies, there's kuaha around us. Find your nearest exit and exit safely. There's not going to be any of that today. And just out the kuaha, the main entrance, if you keep going straight, that's where you'll find the ablutions. Welcome, no mai, haere mai, he pō keke au anuku e tū ai, e tāpu I tāmaka e tau ai, tutu mai au parika rangaranga, haere mai, haere mai. Haere mai ki runga I a hau, ki runga I a mātou o Ngāti Whātua o Rākei. Haere mai, ki tēnei kaupapa nui whakahirahira, welcome once, welcome twice, welcome thrice, to the National Public Address for the Matariki Hautapu Rua te kauma ono. Yes, I'm speaking, and yes, you are eating, and kei te pai tira, no mai, haere mai. Whilst we have this parakuihi, beautiful parakuihi, if I may say so ourselves, with the koura I see there, pāua, ngā hua o Waiti o Waita, we are also going to have some kai kōrero today. Some very important people, both local and puta noa te motu, to address our kaupapa today. So, kia koke tonu tātou, kia haua te tātou ki roto I te kaupapa. Let's jump straight into it. Our first speaker is a respected leader whose career spans decades and dedicated service in advocacy, cultural preservation, economic development and community well-being throughout Tāmaki Makaurau. Her leadership has helped guide Ngāti Whātua o Rākei through an extraordinary period of growth, strengthening both the economic prosperity of the iwi and its cultural identity. Under her governance, the Trust has overseen significant asset growth, major property developments, the creation of new residential communities, and the establishment of a new kura, ensuring future generations remain firmly connected to their whenua, language, and culture. She is a passionate advocate for whānau, and particularly for the well-being and dignity of our kaumātua, leading always with integrity, vision, and aroha. Her lifelong commitment to Māori advancement and governance was recognised in this year's King's Birthday Honours, where she was appointed an Officer of the New Zealand Order of Merit, an ONZM, for her outstanding services to Māori and governance. E te whānau, tēnā homai te pakipaki to our Trust Board Chair, our leader, and our beloved auntie, Marama Royal. E ngā mana, e ngā reo, e ngā karanga, Tanga maha o te motu, tēnā koutou katoa. Ki o tātou kaumātua, ki o tātou kuia, ki ngā rangatira o te motu, ki ngā iwi kua tai mai nei, ki o tātou whanaunga no te moana nui a kiwa, tēnā koutou. E te Premier, Prime Minister, to the Ministers of the Crown, special mention to Minister Paul Goldsmith, who is the Minister of Culture and Heritage, who gave us the honour of hosting Hautapu this year. Tēnā koe e te minita. Our mareikura ki o Rākei and our Deputy Mayor of Auckland, to Desley, nau mai haere mai. To our civic and community leaders, our partners, distinguished guests, mai Ngāti Whātua o Rākei whānau, and all who were with us this morning, whether here on the whenua or watching from homes across Aotearoa. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. I want to especially acknowledge Professor Rangi Mātāmua, whose scholarship, leadership and generosity have helped deepen our country's awareness and understanding of Matariki, and have helped return its meaning to the centre of our national life. E te rangatira, tēnā rawa atu koe. We are honoured to have you here with us this morning, and we look forward to hearing from you shortly. On behalf of Ngāti Whātua o Rākei, Ngāuri o Tupuriri, it is my great privilege to welcome everyone here to Takaparawhau and to o Rākei Marae. This morning we stood together in the early hours looking to the place where Matariki rises. The karakia have been offered, the names of those who have passed have been called, the steam of the umu has risen into the sky, the year has turned. This whenua holds deep meaning for our people. It looks across the Waitemata, across Tāmaki Makaurau, and across the many histories, journeys and relationships that have shaped this city and this country. To have stood here as the sky changed and a new day came towards us is to be reminded that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. We are all part of the long story of our tupuna and of the hopes of our mokopuna. We are part of the communities, whānau and peoples who have made this place their home. And we are part of a shared future that asks each of us to act with courage, generosity and care. Matariki gives us this moment and invites us to pause, to remember, to give thanks and to look forward with hope. For generations, the rising of Matariki has helped Te Ao Māori hold time in a way that connects the living, the departed and the generations yet to come. It is not only about the movement of stars, it is about the movement of life, grief and renewal, kai and sustenance, knowledge and wisdom, and the bonds between people, the whenua, the waters and the sky. The hautapu where kai is offered to the stars of Matariki reminds us that the new year begins with remembrance. Before we all rush forward, we pause, we remember. So this morning, each of us carries our own memories of those who are no longer with us. Their names, their faces, and their stories are deeply personal and precious to every one of us, and we allow their memory to rise with the dawn. Their work remains, their lessons remain, their aroha remains. They are not gone from us, they are woven into us. Matariki also asks us to be grateful for what feeds and sustains life. In the ceremony we just shared, kai was offered in honour of the stars and the domains they represent. Food from the earth, from the forests, from the fresh waters and from the sea. That offering carries a simple and powerful truth. We do not stand apart from Te Ao, the living realm that holds the whenua, the waters, the sky, our tupuna and those still to come. We belong to it, we depend on it, and we carry responsibilities to it. Here in Tāmaki Makaurau, the truth is all around us, in the harbour before us, in the maunga that hold our histories, in the whenua beneath our feet, and in the many communities who give this city its life. This year's kaupapa Matariki Herenga Waka for everyone speaks beautifully to this place. It draws from the old truth of Tāmaki Herenga Waka, Tāmaki Herenga Tangata. Tāmaki is a gathering place of many waka and many people. This has long been a landing place where waka arrive, rest, trade, connect, and continue on. Our tupuna understood that the richness of a place lies not in what it keeps, but in what it shares. For Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei Herenga Waka is not only about the past, it is about the future we choose to build together. In Aotearoa, we do not come from the same waka, we do not carry the same stories or see the world through the same eyes. But difference should not divide us. When it is held with respect, it is a source of strength and in the understanding that far more unites us than separates us. We share a duty to all who will come after us. We share the hope that our tamariki will grow up safe, confident and well. We share a responsibility to care for the whenua, the moana and the places that sustain us. Our journeys may begin in different places, but we look to the same horizon. And when our peoples come together in good faith, we are immense. When iwi, the Crown, local government, communities, schools, churches, businesses and neighbours choose to work for the common good, we can and will do extraordinary things. That is the spirit this moment asks of us, a spirit of manaakitanga, a spirit of kotahitanga, a spirit of honest partnership, a spirit that understands that the well-being of one group does not have to come at the expense of another. A spirit that knows when our most vulnerable are lifted, all of us are strengthened. When our young people are given confidence and opportunity, we all benefit. When Te Ao Māori is respected and able to flourish, Aotearoa New Zealand is richer for it. When the tiriti relationship is treated with care and maturity, our country is stronger. And when we care for the whenua and the moana, we are protecting the life force of the generations to come. This whenua teaches us these things. Takaparawhau has known struggle. It has known loss and division. But it has also known restoration, courage, resilience, and hope. It reminds us that history is not something we leave behind. It travels with us, it shapes the ground we stand on, and it asks something of us. History should not hold us only in pain, nor should be pushed aside. It should make us wiser, more generous, and more determined to build relationships that are honest and enduring. This is why this gathering matters. For those watching at home, I hope this morning offers you a quiet moment to think of your own whānau, your own loved ones, and your hopes for the year ahead. For those here with us as we share kai together this morning, I hope you feel the warmth of this whenua and the manaaki of Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei. So as the light grows over the Waitemata, may we remember those who have passed with aroha. May we give thanks for the blessings that sustain us. May we honour the many waka, histories and communities that make this country what it is. May we work together for the well-being of our people. And may the year ahead be one of healing, courage, connection and hope. Before I close, I'd like to share with you a reading that was done for our Matariki celebration last year. The background to this is when our beautiful cousin Sharon was here with us, we called her our Commander-in-Chief. And our rōpū was called Te Infantry, the elite squad. It's a sisterhood. And one of our sisters, Manu Neho, writes a reading for us each day, even now that Sharon has passed.
These have become part of our daily fabric, and for me personally, it uplifts me, it calms me, it strengthens me, it energises me as I begin each day. Here is a brief part of the reading from the 10th of July, 2025. As Matariki rises to herald the Māori New Year, we pause in reverent stillness, honouring the closing of one sacred cycle and the awakening of another. As Matariki invites us to remember those who have gone before, to give thanks for the abundance of the present, and to set intentions for the year ahead, we stand together in that ancient rhythm. May our reflections become wisdom, our gratitude become illumination, our intentions become living with kindness, and may our sisterhood remain a sanctuary of remembrance, healing, and joy. May the stars of Matariki remind us that every ending carries the seed of a new beginning, and that together we continue to weave a tapestry of light for one another and for those whose lives we are called to touch. We step into this new year aligned in purpose, conscious in spirit, unwavering in faith, and united in love. And as we always have, and as we always shall, and so it is, and ever shall be, light up, dear sisters. I wanted to bring Sharon into the room today because that was her last Matariki with us. And so to my beautiful cousin Sharon, moi mai, moi mai, moi mai rā. On behalf of Ngāti Whātua Rākei, thank you for joining us here at Takaparawhau. Manawatia a Matariki. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
Hopefully they'll be back to entertain us with some more waiata. Hoi anō e mihi tonu ana ki a koe Aunty Marama. Me o kupu whakaawe awe I te iwi I te rangi nei. But yes, keep enjoying our kai. Like I said, this is how we eat every day here in Ngāti Whātua. Not another crayfish. Don't be afraid to go, pass us the tail. Yeah, get in there. Hoi anō. Our next guest is a man who has constantly served Aotearoa with dedication and a deep sense of public responsibility. He currently serves as Minister of Arts, Culture and Heritage, Minister of Justice, Minister for Media and Communications, Minister for the Public Service and Digitising Government, Minister for Treaty of Waitangi Negotiations, and Minister for Pacific Peoples. Hika, minita ngā mea katoa. Hoi anō. Please join me in warmly welcoming to the stage the Honourable Paul Goldsmith, who will also introduce our very special guest. Ho mai te pakipaki.
Ngāti Whātua, Raurangatirama, me nā tamariki hoki, tēnei taku mihi atu kia koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Look, wonderful to be here this morning to be part of this celebration. And we think of, when we think about those who have not been with us over the past year, and then we also turn our mind to the future and the challenges ahead. The one thing I most like about Matariki is in the middle when we contemplate this moment together. And be thankful for what we have. And here we are in the most beautiful city, in the most beautiful country, in this special place where so rich with history. Really a place, some could argue, where the tide of Maori history turned. After many, many hard decades, what happened here and really turned that tide, and over the last few decades much has been gained. And so a special place, a special moment. And I think New Zealanders can be rightly proud of this country in which we live. With all its imperfections, all the things that we worry about, we still have this marvellous place, this rich culture, and a place where we can continue to talk to each other, engage in discussion and debate, and in a way that is respectful of everybody. So I just wanted to acknowledge that today and to recognise Ngāti Whātua for the magnificent job that they have done this morning. And for the guidance that Professor Rangi has given to us over the last time. This time last year we were in Ohakune in the horizontal rain, and the year before in Wanaka in the fridge. While it felt a little bit cool this morning, it was nothing compared with that. So, but my primary task is to introduce the Prime Minister, who we're delighted to have here this morning at the beginning of a very busy weekend. And so thank you very much for the opportunity to be here, and welcome all. Thank you.
Well, tēnā koutou katoa, Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei, tēnā koutou katoa. Ka mihi ki te kōpapa o Matariki Herenga Waka, tēnā tātou katoa. Well, kia ora, good morning everyone. It's an absolute honour to be here at Takaparawhau, just after witnessing what I think will be a very, very memorable hautapu. I wish you all manawatia a Matariki. And can I just acknowledge Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei, and can I just say thank you for welcoming the nation once again to Takaparawhau, a place, as we've talked about, of deep history and deep unity. Can I also say thank you very much for the generous gift of this great city, Tamaki Makaurau, and for everything that you do to advance the cause of Auckland. To your chair, Marama Royal, can I just say, whose leadership has made this morning possible, ngā mihi. To Professor Rangi Matamua, can I say thank you for sharing this knowledge that's come from the marae right into the heart of the nation, and I hope you feel immense pride about the legacy that you have gifted our country. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I just say to all my ministerial and parliamentary colleagues that are present here today, on a day like this, we come together as one house, and it's great to see you all here today as well. And to the delegation from French Polynesia, thank you for joining us this morning and standing with us under these very same stars. And to our distinguished guests from across Tamaki and the Motu, thank you for being here. I've actually attended Matariki Ōrākei several times, and my best memories are of the cold, the quiet, the manaaki, the sharing and the kai, and it's all about community and family. This morning I was fortunate to share it with my wife Amanda, and if Matariki teaches us anything, it is that this day belongs first to family, however we choose to celebrate. This year's theme is Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone. And it is a day for all of us, regardless of who we are or where we've come from. We saw this at dawn today. We saw it with grandparents and parents and mokapuna and friends all present. And in just 4 short years, Kiwis from across New Zealand are continuing to embrace Matariki. It gets bigger and better every single year. Matariki asks just 3 things of us: to remember, to reflect, and to look forward. We remember those who have passed, and this morning many of us heard names called into the dark, honouring those lost this past year so they are not forgotten. Matariki gives us space to honour their memory and to grieve with those that we love. We reflect and we give thanks for what we have today, the feasting, the noise and the laughter that follow a ceremony like this. Matariki is about enjoying each other's company during the coldest time of the year, and it's a time to appreciate the abundance of our country, the food from our land and sea, and the people that we share it with. We celebrate living in a country that produces high-quality food. We acknowledge those who grow and raise our world-class produce, who recognise the environments that sustain us and appreciate the abundance available to us. We all appreciate the incredible kitchen staff who put on this morning's feast and made it all possible for us. Thank you very much. This is the only time in the year I ever see crayfish for breakfast, and it's amazing. We also look forward. Matariki is a time for new beginnings, and it's a time for preparing for what lies ahead. And within the Matariki cluster, Hiwi e Te Rangi carries our aspirations for the year ahead. It is the star to which we send all of our hopes and all of our dreams. The world's challenges and also opportunities are increasingly at our doorstep, and looking ahead to 2040, we in this room are all responsible for shaping the conditions we leave for young Kiwis born today. As we mark the end of one season and the start of another, we find hope despite our challenges. It has been a difficult time for many families across Aotearoa, New Zealand, but we look ahead with confidence that brighter and better days await. Our commitment to future generations is unwavering, and with courage and determination, we will overcome obstacles and we will seize our opportunities, working together for a stronger future. As Professor Rangi reminds us, Matariki is not only about who we are today, but who we hope to be. That is Matariki, that is why we gather. Nō rei rā, ngā te whātua orake koutou katoa, ngā mihi nui ki a tātou, manawatia a Matariki. Thank you very much.
Kia ora. Thank you, the Right Honourable Prime Minister Christopher Luxon. Mihi and I said it because, just the note, my mum was like, you need to say his proper name, like the whole title. And I'm like, yes, mum. And then I learnt that you say it once, and then after that you could just say, kia ora matua, Chris. Kia ora, e mihi ana. Hoi anō, e mihi tonu ana ki a tātou e huitahi nei right now. It's my great honour to welcome a man whose name has become synonymous with the modern resurgence of Matariki here in Aotearoa. Through his unwavering commitment, generous scholarship and deep love for mātauranga Māori, he has helped reconnect a nation with the stars that guided our ancestors for generations. His work has transformed the way we understand, celebrate and embrace Matariki, not simply as the beginning of the Māori New Year, but as a time to remember those who have passed, celebrate the present and look with hope to the future. An acclaimed academic, award-winning author and proud son of Ngai Tūhoi, his passion for sharing the stories, science and significance of Matariki has inspired whānau, schools, communities and governments throughout Aotearoa and beyond. His leadership, humility and generosity and humour have ensured that the knowledge of our tupuna continues to illuminate the path for generations to come. E te iwi, ho mai te pakipaki nui whakaharahara, Dr. Rangi Mātāmua.
Kia ora te whare. Tahi ake e mihi ana ki te peremia, the Right Honourable Christopher Luxon. E te minita, the Right Honourable Paul Goldsmith, tēnā koe. Kia ora tātou. Ngā rangatira, ngā minita, ngā rangatira I haere tawhiti mai, no tahiti nui, no ngā mautere o te mana nui āki wa tēnā koutou. Look, I didn't put anything together. And I'm a little bit worried about speaking like this these days because I've got a very good friend who's the roaming broadcaster as part of this kaupapa Te Aorere Pewhairangi. And I'm worried that he will record what I'm saying and cut it up, rearrange it, and make me look like a fool on Instagram and TikTok. So I just wanted to pick up on a couple of things that were said today on the marae and also here just previously to me standing here. You know, I often hear the idea that culture is a point of difference. And one culture is different to another and has different practices and different ideas and different values and different approaches. But I think if you scratch the surface of culture, more than being a point of difference, I actually think it's a point of unity and a point of coming together to embrace all of the things that we believe are important. You see, this morning, when we gathered together to watch Matariki rise, I didn't see difference. I thought we gathered together in unity to celebrate the rise of Matariki as a collective. And when the names of our past, those who have passed, were called out and we shed tears and we wept for them and remembered them, I didn't see difference. I saw us unified, cherishing the memories of our loved ones. And when we saw the sunrise and reaffirmed our commitment to the environment and to each other and to our family and friends, I didn't see difference. I saw a culture bringing us together in unity on a single purpose. See, culture is the greatest unifier of all peoples. And by celebrating each other's culture and understanding how culture works and why we do something, we really feel the richness and the depth of what culture is and can be. And Matariki is at the heart of our culture here in this country and across the Pacific. It speaks to the best part of who we are as people, remembering our loved ones, celebrating who we are, and like the Prime Minister said, who we hope to be. And so, really, I just wanted to share that message with you all today. And really just to say thank you. Marama, thank you. Ngāti whātua tēnā koutou. Ngāti whātua, I cannot really express how amazed I am at your capacity to encompass everyone in this region and bring them into your home and manaki. Mo te manaki for your hospitality and aroha that you show, not just at events like this, but day after day, month after month, year after year. You are an example of what sharing culture can be. I was so proud of you this morning. I was so deeply proud of all of you this morning in the way that you displayed your Ngāti Whātuatanga as an example of what we can be as a nation. I want to thank you all. I really don't want to go on other than say tēnā koutou, manawa tia Matariki, up the wās.
Ka mau te wehi te piwari hoki o wera tamariki. Ka repe he waiata ki na ki tuatu I tērā, Stace.
Incredible singers, and can I just have a shout out for the young guitarist?
E me ana koe.
Wow. Tohunga o te Manaki, Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei, just incredible host. Manaki, we just heard Professor Mātamua talk about that this is the way that you show, how beautifully you can host people and how much mana rests in being able to look after people, and that's what Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei has showed us today.
The other kōrero that I loved from Professor Rangi Mātamua was today we didn't see any difference. All he saw was unity, kotahitanga, and that's what we've seen as well, Stace.
United under the sky so that we can see Matariki bringing us all together. It has been a beautiful day so far here at Takaparawhau, the Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei heartland.
Nā reira e tiwi, that concludes our national address from inside Te Puru o Tāmaki, the wharekai, where now, no doubt, they'll continue to indulge in some delicious koura. Hopefully we might be able to have a little bite after this, Stacey. Tērā tūmanako tērā.
The Prime Minister was very excited to be having koura, having our crayfish for breakfast.
Yes.
And these are our incredible hosts here in the heart of Tāmaki Makaurau, the beautiful city also known as Matariki Herenga Waka that you can see there, the gathering place of many waka, because it's always brought many peoples together, and it's now one of the most culturally diverse cities in the whole world. And yet kai is something that brings us all together, and if you are in Tāmaki Makaurau this Matariki, there's always kai from all around the world to enjoy here. Tāmaki Herenga Waka, where many waka gather and where many types of kai can be enjoyed. That's just another form of beautiful diversity and unity we can all enjoy together. Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone.
Sandringham wasn't always like this. What makes it a really nice hub is sort of how it stands in the context of New Zealand. So we've got a couple of fish and chip and pastry shops here and a pie shop here, but right next to it is, your Indian grocery and a halal butcher and a dosa place and 5 or 6 food trucks. I really like this place because it shows that Indian food can stand right next to what we call Kiwi food. So we're in Chaiwala Vai, and it is this loft type of space above a fried chicken restaurant, actually. Chai, if you don't know, is the national drink of India, unless you go to South India, in which case it's filter coffee. To me, chai is actually like a pepeha. It tells you a little bit about where you're from. The way you make chai will tell you what is special for you or what is unique to you. So if you were in India, there would be all sorts of different types of chai. So this is my favorite chai in Auckland. I cannot say it is the best one because maybe someone likes the chai place down the corner. We're in Spice Supermarket, which is one of my favorite Indian shops to come to inside Sandringham. One of my favorite reasons why I like this one is they always have some Bollywood music going on in here, which I can't resist dancing to. But importantly, they have mangoes, and we have come in mango season. Indian mangoes are really different to Australian mangoes. They tend to be smaller, and India also has many different varieties of mangoes, each one. So starting from about April through to June, each variety ripens as we go. It might feel like a small thing, but when I moved to Auckland in 2002 or even in 2013 and 15, you would never get mangoes in New Zealand. For many Indians, having a ripe Alfonso mango, it's like the taste of summer. So the fact that you get it here, and the fact that you get it here in the middle of one of the dullest seasons, it just cheers me up for the whole of winter. Yeah. So we are in Madras Cafe, and it is one of my favorite places to come to eat some authentic South Indian food. There's everything that a traditional Udupi restaurant in India would serve. So everything from your dosas and idlis and medu vada. Matariki is a time to remember those who have passed away and to be together with family as we remember. And I actually find that festival really special because as a Parsi, we have a really similar festival ourselves, which happens a little bit later around August when our calendar changes over, and we have a ceremony called Muktad. And we do a similar thing where we believe our ancestors have come down to visit us and their souls are there, and we make them a bunch of food and we sit with family and pray together and celebrate. So to me, it's a really special time. In my workplace, when we talk about te reo Māori, we say, oh, I'm really scared to talk in te reo because what if I make a mistake? And I've always had my Māori friends tell me, oh, but all we want you to do is try. And so I think for Indians and our food is the same thing. Like, all we want you to do is just come try and take a bite. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I'm sure you'll like it.
No mai hoki mai, welcome back to our live coverage of Matariki Herenga Waka, coming to you from this beautiful city of Kia nei ko Tāmaki Makaurau, and we are here at Ōrākei Marae for our broadcast this morning. We certainly hope you've been enjoying it, and someone who's been enjoying it, no doubt, is Marcia Hopa. Tēnā koe, Mars.
Nā, tēnā korua.
So you come from here, but you have to do all the jobs. How was your MC experience with the National
The
Address?
auntie with all the jobs.
Aye.
The MC experience was great, although I did want to partake in a crayfish tail. Hoi anō.
So, e mana koe, are you saying that you didn't have one?
No, I didn't have one, but you know.
They'll
we're
be saving it, don't worry. You instead of crayfish, you did the charming.
Kia ora.
Charming of everybody.
Kia
And
ora.
also you made sure that everyone felt welcome and
Yes,
had their
of
beautiful
course.
kōrero. Some lovely kōrero, wasn't there?
It was beautiful, and just to say to all the mema pāremata who showed up today, that our doors are open every day, and Waiata Wednesdays is on as well, so come back.
What a beautiful invitation. So Marcia's been doing all the jobs. Meantime, your friend Te Aorere.
Where is he?
Ai, he pātai pai tēnā.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Let's go and find out. Te Aorere, kei ko nā koe?
Ai, kei konei au, e tūtahi ana me Nelson,
Yep,
Morena.
Morena.
How was this morning?
Yeah, beautiful morning today. Yeah, been really enjoying it up here in Tāmaki Makaurau.
And is this your first hautapu that you've attended?
Yeah, this would be my first hautapu that I've attended, yeah.
Why did you come this morning?
So I've recently moved to Tāmaki Makaurau in the last 2-3 months, and just wanted to immerse myself in the culture as much as possible. I've got a lovely whānau that live here that also encouraged me to be here today as well.
Can you talk us through, I guess, the vibe this morning? Everyone's kind of starting to head home now, the sun's coming up. But talk us through, I guess, what you were feeling through the ceremony, Te Atanei.
Yeah, for sure. So this morning, rolled up, it was black, it was completely dark, there was a lot of people, and it was very cold as well. And then as the morning rolled on, the vibes came along, the waiata and everything definitely puts you in a sentimental kind of feeling, felt very communal. Like, it's definitely when they start singing, you feel like this is where you're supposed to be, this is the vibe for Matariki.
Ai, tēnā koe. And Matariki, I guess, is the mark of the new year, and a part of Matariki is looking to Hiwai Te Rangi, or the star of new life. What are you looking forward to this year?
This year I'm looking forward to my personal self-growth. As I said, I just moved here to Tāmaki Makaurau, so wanting to just immerse myself culturally, creatively as much as possible while I'm here. So looking forward to meeting new people and creating a new lifestyle for myself.
Tēnā rawa atu koe. O tira, koutou e mātaki mai rā, kua tata mutu ngā mahi I konei I Takaparawhau I te hautapu tonu, ka hoki atu ki a koutou e tū ana ki roto I te tēneti.
Tāhua wēnā kōrero.
Kia
Someone
ora.
who's experiencing Matariki for the first time. How does it feel, Marcia, to know that people are going, okay, this is my opportunity to be part of Matariki on your whenua?
Yeah, well, no, it's a huge privilege, and that's what you want people to feel. Feel welcome, feel, united, and band together to celebrate together in our own ways. And so it was real cool to be on our whenua and to see tangata no iwi ke atu haere mai and enjoy in the day and enjoy the kai and enjoy the entertainment. It's all just, you know, and then we put on tamanui te rā, we even put on the waite mata, you know, we pulled the cards out today.
You did, e mea ana koe.
All of it coming together, beautiful environment. And in terms of entertainment, I mean, you're born to sing, but you're trained to sing here as well, aren't you?
A little bit, yes. Hoi anō, I'm just the mata for today. E mihi ana ki ngā cousins, me ngā aunties and uncles who've been putting on waiata wenerei, even waiata with the kaumātua, and they've been, kei kua roa nei e whakaharatau ana, e prakatihi ana, mō tēnei kaupapa ai, engari mō ngā kaupapa huhua, puta no te tau.
Me pēnei taku ki atu, kāre te kumara e waiata ana mō tōna reo rōreka.
Kia ora.
Yes, we don't sing about how good we are, we just show, like you did in the way of tautoko. That was a big carry.
1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Nah.
Unity in voice, that's what it's all about, is it? And this is Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki for everyone.
Tupua he ahita hito hikai anga ahi o te kahu tōpuni o tuperiri mō tātou te iwi e ara matariki te kahui whetu o te tau he mukohu kohu he whangai hau tuku a mai ngā makuru nui o te tau hau he tonu i tanga ki te Patui aranga mahu I kataranga Maui tiki tiki ataranga Tiki toko te werangi takahapu Tau whare ki o Ka moe a whaitiri I a kai tangata Ka puta ko he manana ko ta whaki Pa whaki He atua, he tupua, he tangata He atua, he tupua, he tangata E ara mata He ahi tupua, he ahi tahito Hikai anga ahi O te kahu tōpuni ho tuperiri Mō tātou te iwi E ara matariki Te kahui whetu Ho te tau He mukohu kohu He whangai hau tuku a mai Ngā makuru nui ho te tau hau He tonu I tanga ki te iwi Patui aranga mahu I kataranga Maui tiki tiki ataranga Tiki toko te werangi takahapu Tau whare ki o Ka moe a whaitiri I a kai tangata Ka puta ko he manana ko ta whaki tā whakie.
Waka, Matariki for everyone. This has been our national broadcast from Takaparawhau, from the beautiful lands of Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei. Manawatia a Matariki, welcome to your new year. And it is a rangi mokopuna, a beautiful, fine day in winter. So
I thought it was a rangi mātāmua.
Yes, well, that as well, always. But we have been welcomed by Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei, Māsia Hopa, Kare Tuati a koutou, mo te manaki. Thank you so much for having us.
Ai, and it's been our pleasure. Ko te puru o tāmaki e ngunguru nei, tumutumu whenua ngā whare, Ngāti Whātua te iwi, ngā kure pure o tāmaki e mihi mai o hātu ana. I've had the best time today just welcoming the whole iwi onto our papakainga, whole motu. How's it been for you, Te Ao?
Yeah, it's been great. And e mihi ana ki te manaki. Kaua i te ata nei anake engari mo te roanga o ngā mahi takatū ki a Matariki. And I guess this morning was the culmination of all the mahi you've done. And there's some things you can't control, like the weather, but the weather this morning was
No, Marcia
perfect.
controlled that.
Oh,
Yeah. And like you say, you've done, and with my cousin Joe, we've done absolutely nothing. We're just the face.
Turn up and look good. Yeah. And waiata, ka pai. We love that.
Something else that was looking really good this morning was the hautapu. Me mātai whakamuri tātou ki te hautapu I tēnei ata kei te kite ai tātou ngā pikitia I nai. I mean, goodness, where do I start? Ki te rongo I ngā reo rōreka o tira ngā karanga, kei te whakarongo tātou ki a taru mai, te atāhua hoki ne.
Ai, ngā korowai, ngā kākahu, you know, everybody was ready. And everybody felt the mana, let's say.
Well, Matariki, as we can see, was clearly shining upon Takaparawhau today and to all of us, because that's what it's been about today. Matariki for everyone. Matariki hunga nui, Matariki manako nui, Matariki Herenga Waka. And so as Matariki brings us together, helps us reflect and then reset for the year ahead, tēnā koutou katoa e hono mai ki tēnei hōtaka. Thank you all so much for starting your day and indeed your year with us as well.
Tika tonu tāu, Stace. Mei kore ake koutou o Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei. He ahara hei kupu māku, hei whakātu atu I oku kare ā-roto. It is definitely hard to find the right words to express just how grateful we are for the incredible way Ngāti Whātua have welcomed the motu and hosted us all. Me tiki pea I tā koutou ake kianga. Poho, me poho kawau koutou. Yes, stand proud because the manaakitanga, aroha and generosity you've shown has embraced everyone gathered here and everyone watching from home as well. You've welcomed all of Aotearoa with warmth, humility and grace.
And also some beautiful scenics. So Marcia, in terms of how you're feeling now, ko te nui ngā ngā mahi, but I know that you just don't stop. What else is happening today and over the next few days?
Well, over the next few days, yes, no, we don't stop. We've still got, you know, the kai karanga just didn't become kai karanga just like that. So ka hau atu anō ki ngā mahi, ka whakaharatau ngā tamariki, more iwi preparation to be done around the mara, around the marae, and to keep our doors open. So
I also heard there was there an Oldies versus Youngies game. Which team are you going to be in?
Hopefully the winning team.
All right, come on, this time.
You might not want to wear that pōtai, that colour of that pōtai, by the way. Hoi anō, hei whakakapi ake, to bring our Matariki celebration to a close, it's only fitting that we finish with one of Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei's very own songbirds. Here's Magic Powder to sing us out. From all of us here, thank you for sharing this special morning with us. Mānua tia Matariki, hei kōnā maira.
Kia ora.
Matariki Herenga Waka, Matariki Herenga Tangata, Nau mai, tauti mai, e ngā iwi e. Tākiri mai te ata, mai ko te hera, ka whitia te kaipapa, here wa ake nei. E wa
koitai mo ana tapu Utaina ngā waka